Do they plot or do they cast? Yes! 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 What if we just bounce everything all the time? Just nothing but bounce spells. Hello, welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Hey, Mesa Falcons. This is for the regular viewers. A deep cut for those who watched everything, like that time I played the all bounce spells deck. Well, I've been messing around with a deck that plays way too many bounce spells. Bounce spells being instants in blue that return a permanent to the owner's hand. Into the Floodmaw is a new bounce spell. It returns a creature to owner's hand. If the gift is promised, return a non-land permanent to owner's hand. The gift is a tapped fish. It's a tap fish. So this deck has a million bounce spells. Rona's Vortex, kind of a bounce spell. And there's a little black kicker on it, which we have Undercity Sewers to take some advantage of, that lets us tuck the creature to the bottom instead of sending it to the hand. Ifara's Dispersal is a bounce spell. Unauthorized Exit is a bounce spell. All of them have little payoffs like the Surveils, but they do effectively the same thing. Opponent's thing, back to hand. Opponent's thing, back to hand. There's a lot of them legal, more than are usually legal in standard because of the 3-set rotation. But how do you take advantage of this and actually win the game? Something the opponent, when we played the Oops All Bounce spell deck, wasn't quite able to do. Well, the card I found that does this the best is Storm Chaser's Talent. This comes down and makes an Otter friend with prowess, and then at level 4 gets back a bounce spell that, you know, keeps the opponent off balance some more, and then at level 6 starts making otters with prowess every time you cast a spell. The bounce spells are good at stalling. They are not good at finishing the game. So you need an engine that finishes the game, and you need a card advantage resource that replenishes you. Flow of Knowledge is that. Draw a card for each island you control in a mono blue deck. That's all of our lands. So we're drawing a huge amount of our deck, eventually leveling up our Storm Chaser's Talent and taking over the game. We have a few more cards that interact well with our flurry of bounce spells. Kitsa, the Otterball Elite, can make copies of our bounce spells while also helping us dig through our deck and being an early body. Chromo Seed Shark makes incubator tokens for our bounce spells, which is very fun. Wishing Well helps us cast our bounce spells again from the graveyard, and it's exiling of the bounce spells from our graveyard that keeps us from playing Haughty Djinn. The early versions of this deck I was playing, and you'll see this deck go through some adjustments as I play it today, it involved Wishing Well a lot more. And Wishing Well was exiling the spells from our graveyard, making our Haughty Djinns weak, which is why Haughty Djinn didn't make the cut. The final version of the deck you see here only has one copy of Wishing Well because redundant copies aren't very useful. And this deck draws through nearly its entire deck, and every card needs to be useful. Because the problem with bounce spells at their core is they are not card advantage. They are a stall tactic, but you go down a card and your opponent still has their original card. They just have to recast it, and eventually you still have to deal with it. So multiple Wishing Wells, kind of like multiple Mind Splice apparatus in a deck built around that, become very bad. Eluge the Shoreless Sea is another great way to maximize your bounce spells and cast things for free. Osier Pakpatik is a great way to get rebound and get double bounce out of your bounce spells and double draw out of your draw spells. So these one-ofs really come together to eventually pull together some way that you win the game. Speaking of pull, Long River's Pull is the counter spell effect in the deck. It's a weird deck. It's a fun mono blue deck. I'm not saying it's the best mono blue deck, but I was down this rabbit hole of, okay, I played against that all bounce spell deck and it gave me a little brain worm, and I was like, can I make that work? And this is where we ended up. So welcome to Mono Blue Bouncy Town. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Oh baby, what does it do? It bounces. That's what we're here to do. Oh god, we get tested right away. Oh god, make it stop. Your turn, go ahead, see what happens. It's gonna be fine. What could they do to me? I mean, if that's all, I take it. Like, seriously, I'll take, like, that's a 19 turn clock. We're good. We are so good right now. Oh, we got the well. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of excited. Nothing they do is gonna work. Nothing, I tell you. We do have to be a little careful. All right, combat. Nope. It's fine. I don't care. They go end step. I bounce. We bounce. Bounce with me. Bounce with me. Sure. Can't hurt too much. Like, what's their deck do with no creatures? Nothing. We've got our 1/6 drop in hand, so. Do we gift them? It's a 3. This card is 3 cards in one. Giving them a gift to deal with it is probably one of the better things we could do. Yeah. 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 They're gonna cast the other one in response here, right? I guess just let them have it, right? Because they're just gonna enchant the other one in response. And then they just play it again. So just let them have it. It's fine. We do it on end step. Boing. Hi. They get cards. But, like, this deck isn't about denying them cards. It's about denying them their pride. Okay, this is a big turn. We're at 18, so it should be fine. As long as they don't have a way to protect this Heartfire hero, now they have to basically give haste and do 18. Maybe they can. This is definitely the vulnerable turn, but we've done everything we can. They have no board. We've left them with no board, and boom, show off. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. They're going wide. We like this. Oh, 5 mana. It's getting cool. It's getting scary. Exit. Exit. Away. Graveyard. This is so stupid. Like, what are we actually doing here? We need a Jhin pretty bad. Because it's all fun and games until something bad happens. Opponent, you gotta do something. You got to. Okay, well. I mean, we need a 3 to go with the well. And we do want to surveil. And there's the land and the Jhin. If I bin this and play the Jhin, and the Jhin lives, we don't need the land to cast the season. Yeah, you're good. They're like, I have a bajillion. We cast it again. Okay. So we cast Jhin. We well dispersal. Sure. Here we go. Caw. Unfortunately, well keeps our graveyard kind of small. But, you know, a little bit of a nombo. But don't worry so much. You worry too much. We're going to make a copy of the well, and then we're going to go through all these bounce spells again. It's going to be fun. Season of Weaving, copy well, bounce all permanents. Now when we block, it kind of forces their hand, right? They have to play their bouncy bounce, or their pumpy pump. Here we go. Yep. Knock yourself out. Mm-hmm. I'll block the thing with haste. That all you got? Okay. No 4s. Oh, I don't have my Jhin anymore. 1 land? Hello? I would like to file a complaint. I run 24 lands in my deck. This isn't supposed to happen. Keep. We've got dispersal. We're going to surveil into it. It's going to be great. There's no way somebody with this avatar isn't aggro. Told you. Okay. Ruckus. I guess I'm doing this. How long will we stay mana screwed? The hand smoothing algorithm isn't helping us, and now the shuffler isn't helping us? That's ridiculous. Here we go. Come at me, scamp. Is that the best you can do? There we go. Who's the man? Dub's talent. No attacks though. That scamp is a problem. If it dies, it kills one of our beautiful otter friends. And we're not having it. Show off is ready. Combat is happening. Do we take it? Do we take it? Hell no. Especially since they already used their mana. Out of there. Find me land, please. Come on, subscribe to my only lands. Let's go. Beautiful. Could bounce. Ooh. So maybe the play, I'm going to try to remember this for next time. Maybe the play was pre-combat, unauthorized exit, bounce this, replay it. It hits for like way more damage. But let's see what happens here. I might just use the pull. No? Okay. I'll just do it now. Yeah, we need that. But do I play this? They have 2 slick shots and a ruckus. I could die if I play that. The otters are coming for you. You're gonna have to stand up at some point. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care. Okay. Nerds are here. Dude, bad draws. Bad draws. This card is supposed to be good, but it's just so bad against... Well, everything's bad against like shot show off. The card is literally just please unprint that card. It was fun. Can we be done now? What? No, I have 3 years? What? Please God, no. Let's try to get their spells cast. Okay. I mean, if this is what they do, really? That's fine. Just scared of my otters. Good. The longer they stall, what they don't know is that flow is coming, right? So if they just wait here, like they've been waiting, and then we flow, they're in big trouble. Now, if they're smart, they can probably see we're a flow deck. But it's not like they play against this every day, is it? No, it is not. Maybe it is just 2 of these, but eventually I get to cast them, don't I? I do now, but I should still probably wait 1 more turn. We have 1 bounce spell. We need 2. Is there a 1 mana bounce spell? Yeah, there is. So this is a big level up. Give me the flood. We pass. 2 bounce spells for 2 slick shots. We're gonna let the ruckus enchant though. We have to let them get into combat here. Yeah, they do it anyway. It's fine. Show them the Flood Maw, see if we get them to cast the other thing. I'm sure they have other things. Blazing Crescendo, yeah, let them exile something, it's fine. But value, we don't care. Trust me, we don't care. Besides, right now they think they can get away with this. Look at them using all their mana because they think they're gonna kill me here. We really want them to do this. So just 13, friend? Just 13? Is that the best you can do? Come on, give it all you got. They will not. Too smart. Okay, fine. Big brain over here. Bounce it. But they don't. They can hit land drop and recast one of them. They deal nothing. Do they plot or do they cast? Yes! 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 Direct damage could have gone face, but no, you have to play pump spells. The new era of mono red is actually bounce vulnerable.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of CovertGoBlue, and you can find all of his unique tokens and playmats at CovertGoBlue HQ. Take to the skies with CGB's Shark token and playmat, and his premium Dragon Rider token and playmat, or become the apex predator of your next game night with his Dinosaur Rider playmat and token. CoolStuffInc.com/CGB is your place for all things CovertGoBlue, so check it out if you want to channel your inner one in best of one. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Bounce, nothing else. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry. Our value cards are on the way. We're actually happy to have cards we can cast. Uh-oh. Blue on blue? Oh boy. Oh my goodness, what is this gonna be? Our opponent's gonna play that version of the deck. How screwed are we? They'll have more counter spells than me, probably. They will have a hard time hitting me with a Jhin. Oh, they're also playing this card. How popular is this card now? Baiting Hope gone. This card good. Last Zone? Sure. Let's see if they think they know what they're up against. Last Zone doesn't imply they run Flow or Illuge, or that they are just willing to be suboptimal sometimes. Now we're just looking for a window. Give me a window, baby. Tap your mana. Do it. Do it. Do it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Is it another land? I really want my lands. Maybe it's one of my bounce spells. And discard again. Card again. I guess I'll just discard the more expensive spells. Keep the 1 mana ones. Yep, you did it. Tell me you have a land, though. You must have a land. Oh, we're casting Moment now, trying to hit a land. Gutsy. So they hold up protection. I guess we'd rather they use it on their turn. Let's see if they respond to talent. It's just an otter, dude. What are you gonna do? Negate that? Honestly, a good question. They might be, they're like, he's gonna get back Flow of Knowledge. How will I win? Well, you know, maybe you just don't. How about that? Let's do it. You want to play that again? It's a lot of mana to put out there for my 1 mana exchange. We do have to get back the flow, though, to keep the cards going. That is the concern. And they're missing land. They got a handful of nope, but they're missing land, and they don't want to fight these bounce spells that much, do they? There's no way they want to fight these bounce spells that hard. They're like, I need my mana up. How am I gonna do anything? See? See? Level. Give me flow. Oh, the cards. Oh, the cards, baby. It's so many. What? Costs 1 to cast for each instant sorcery. When it enters, tap 2 creatures. Sure. Done. All right, so they have a 5/5 flash that we're going to be playing around. Boing. How about that? Yeah, what do you think? You got feels? Okay. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's have a look. Yeah, 7 is good. Haute. Yep. What else? How about now? What do you think? All day, baby. Discard to hand size? What do you think? Do they have a way to bounce this? I don't feel like every deck does. If I get this to level 6, how much trouble are they in? Whoa, they didn't want to discard to hand size. Fine. Fine by me. Dude, we can just flow here. That's probably better. Resolving the flow. That's got to be a lot better than leveling up the talent, although I'm not positive. Level up talent is really good, but got to keep gas in the tank. Yeah. What else you got? I mean, how long do you think they were going to put up with this? What a nightmare for them. Oh, a counter spell. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that Wishing Well gonna resolve? Good question, right? Maybe not. Maybe so. This can just get bounced, which means it's not great. But maybe they just counter it. Maybe you cast an instant or sorcery, huh? We're on 9. So we level up Dispersal, make Otter. Let them untap with Jin. Is that good or is that bad? It's a good question. All right, let's try. Oh, that resolved way too easy. But that doesn't mean there isn't a negate. Does mean there isn't a cheap bounce spell, though. We'll wait till their turn. So they have to get past this. We can give an instant rebound if we cast it. That's pretty good. We like that. If they attack into Dispersal. It's a good wall. It's a very good wall. They could try to tap it, which is probably their best bet. Bouncing a tapper over and over is a little scary, but Storm Chaser's talent should get us out of trouble. Oh my. Pretty good card. Flood counter on Blast Zone. Cha-ching. What else you got there? First instant or sorcery you cast each turn costs blue less for each land you control with a flood counter on it. There it is. Maybe I shouldn't have let that resolve. I'm gonna start casting free stuff. End turn. They skipped attack. Boing. Blue Mage Showdown. To the pain, baby. Counterspell. Gift a card. Okay. My turn. 1 mana open. But they do have a free cast. They are also Long River's pullers. We try the well. Dude, so much thinking. So much thinking. Bro. Gamer moments. Let's go. You and me, baby. Who's it gonna be? Out of there. Do I level it now? I don't think so. I think we wait. I think I have to keep this back. Make them navigate it. They had trouble so far navigating it. All right, they're going to take it. That means we can wait. Patience. They want to cast a dispersal on it. Do I care? Nope. What next? You again. They're down to 3 cards. We're slowly grinding them down. And does it resolve? We are waiting for the verdict. 3 steps ahead. Okay. Only 1 card left. If it's a shore up, that's scary, but it is not. Another pull? Yes, please. You attack, I will block. It comes back. You ramped me, you fool. I mean, it was just going to bounce, and maybe that's what they're thinking, but you know what? 2 unauthorized exits. Okay. We are now in the otter business. It can only be activated as a sorcery, so I can't use it to hold up a counter spell. But I can get this talent back, make an otter, play it, make another otter. Like I said, otter business is booming. They stopped me last time. Will they stop me this time? Yes, that's another otter. Dude! All right. I'll take your gift. They have a big fish, which I will bounce, or at least try to. You see the way this deck cooks? You see how we roll? Things sure are resolving here. To the moon! I hope they don't mill me. Ooh, baby! Good game. See ya. Can we win this turn? Probably not. But they're not coming back. On the play. Well, mono red vanquished. Mono blue vanquished. So at this point, who will challenge us? Our lands, probably. We never draw lands for this hand. It's scary. Actually, we have no bounce spells. This could get ugly fast. Yeah, drawing our 5-drop wasn't it. That was not the plan. Ooh, they're not afraid. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is bad. All right, they plotted a show off. We're holding up Long River's Pull for it. If I block, I have to make the first move, which is pretty bad for me. So if they're just gonna stare, I probably should too. Oh, they're gonna make a play here. Good. Well, I can't save it anyway. Let's see if they play something else. Nope. Boing. I need the lands. Those aren't lands. Oh my god. Come on, deck. Come on, Shuffler. What are you doing? Why are you this way? Did you see the stick? Opponents either on full control or they had a land, they just didn't play. It's weird. Sussy. Sus behavior. Uh-huh. I mean, if they're gonna play careful, I like it. I like it a lot. I know I'd love to hold it for the show off, but at this point we can't. We cannot do that. Come on, deck. What are you doing? Ooh, I'm not mad. I'm fine. This is fine. Just a mouse. I am well aware that this only targets mice. And I've always known that. A little risky giving them the option to offspring later, but it does walk right into a counter spell, which probably scares them. Yeah. Come on, Dak. Dak, what are you? What are you doing? Why are you this way? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Making them click through everything does increase their anxiety slightly, I bet. Oh my god! Thank you. Now what? You. Block that show off. Turn into a land. This is gonna hurt. And we might die. Depends on how much trample they have, right? Oh, they have lightning strike in their deck. Okay, that's convenient. A lot of these decks don't anymore. But when you got it, you got it. Maybe I should have played Illuge, but I was thinking block the slick shot. Can they deal 15? They probably can. Am I dead? I got a bit mana screwed there. Why not the double strike? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. They're just being a piece of trash. It's fine. If you're paying really close attention, you'll notice this is the part where I start trying the Undercity Sewers in the deck. Oh my god, what are these hands though? Let's go for it. So flow of knowledge is a long way away. We need to draw spells between now and then. I'm not sure what we're up against though. It looks like we're not on the clock. Our opponent might be playing tokens. The deck is out to destroy us. Oh, nice. Deck is absolutely out to ruin us. Ooh, control. What the hell? Okay. 7 lands, 3 spells. Shuffler's fine. 70% land makeup in my deck, obviously. Opponent answers my situation with a lockdown, no problem. Guys, seriously. Seriously, what is happening? This is a huge turn. If they go for something, it's gonna resolve, and I'm gonna be way behind. Oh, it's just cornucopia? Okay. What is wrong with this game? Okay. Can we beat ramp? They do big powerful things, but we have 4 counter spells, a lot of ways to get them back. You have card draw. I don't think they can hurt me for 2 mana. Let's do this before their card draw resolves. I discard these islands because they suck. Oh my god. The flood, baby. If I play this, they're just gonna kill it, right? Instead, we could flow again and then play this later. I mean, should I even cast this at this point? It's never gonna live. You gotta get through their stuff. True. Tough. I think we just flow again, but then we're gonna end up discarding the hand size. Okay, we play out our stuff. You convinced me, you invisible thing. I still kind of think I should have waited until they didn't have 2 mana untapped. especially since it's kind of scary facing like an Atraxa that we have no counter spell for at this point. They're gonna have infinite life. How do we beat it? I don't have a Jason here. I can't mill them. I mean, I just have to absolutely pop off with cards like this. Also, I need my counter spells. The counter spells are important, and we don't see them yet. I don't want to play this until I can back it with spells, and right now my hand isn't very good at that. Sure. Well, maybe we can deck them. Beans goes hard, especially if we get them to cast more of them. Usually the ramp deck will deck itself if you're patient, which means we have to cast these flows early. If we hold them too long, they're basically uncastable because we'll draw too many cards. Okay. Where's the counters? This gets exiled. I guess we'll take talents. Yeah, once the engine gets cooking, the talents are pretty darn good. They've got to have a binding, right? They have to. So what do we get bound first? You come with value. Come on out. How do I still not have a counter? It's kind of wild. Interesting. Well, I can make some 1/1s. You should be very afraid right now, opponent. Anything could happen to you. They're gonna be like, yeah, Sunfall. Yep. No counter spell, so we knew this would happen eventually. Ooh, okay. Let's see what happens here. Man, how much life does that gain? And what do we ever actually do about it? We can't counter it. You just have to bounce it a lot. We can tuck it with the Vortex. Let's do this and bounce the shark. Or at least try to. No, but I don't want to bin too much. This really could be a decking game. They are only on 3 cards in hand. That's a big deal. It's an island in addition to other types, so it doesn't nuke Cavern of Souls, unfortunately. Flood counter. I don't know. I'm just playing. Triggers. Hi. Resolves. Cool. Yep. Had a feeling. To the surprise of no one ever. Let's go. Trying to decide when to use the well. Probably after we use the talent. I guess I need this. It's a pretty good card. They don't have farewell anymore, so they probably don't. I guess they have lockdown, right? Lockdown is how they deal. Let's see how good they are at timing. Okay, so maybe it's another angel. There's the helix. Okay. You got another one? Nope. Land is fine. Herd migration. We knew it would happen eventually. Start work. Wishing well. I have some blocks. Are they good blocks or bad blocks? All right. You can get a little damage on me. See how bad that goes. They find a binding. I think they just drew that, or they would have played it. They want the well for sure. No, no. Okay, 25 cards. At some point, I've got to acquire an army. I'm gonna migrate again. Oh, that's good. I didn't know they were including that card. Oh no. Are they gonna go get Doppelganger or something? I still have 4 counter spells in these 25 cards that I do need to draw into here. And I bet I can. 10 mana. All right, let's go for it. Five token. And yeah, there's some counter spells. All 4 of them. Magic is great. Now what? Murex token? I still don't know how I turn the corner. 33 cards to 14, but I have 4 counter spells in my hand now. That's a big deal. They're doppelganging. They're at 34. They don't have much they should worry about, but level 2, level 1. There you go. I gift you a card, I guess. So why'd they leave up 4? What did they got? Are they finally going to kill the shark? It's a good lockdown. It does wipe out their own tokens. And what's under there also? Beans? Beans and 2 talents? But I guess they don't know that much about the maws. There's a maw under here. How many flood maws are available? One is under there. That's it. Okay. So there's 2 in the deck. That's an unauthorized exit. Do I want to gift them a fish? I guess. And if I bounce their binding, oh, they can replay the binding. It's not great. Gets me the well. They replay the binding. They draw a card. Just bounce the lockdown, right? You can do it on their turn. You can do it on their turn. No big deal. 36. You're in trouble now. You can still surrender. That's pretty good. You see why we're still on the Deckham strategy. Can't counter it. That one is counterable right now, right? Or wait, it's red? Can't be countered. Never mind. Now they go face, which is smart. Not a lot I can do. I need to get another Rona's Vortex, and there are 2 of them down there. That is a big problem. There is, yeah. Okay. Think. Lockdown bounce. Get out the talent, baby. The opponent beanses themselves. This is how we deck them. 1 card at a time. So they're up to 6. 1 mana open. Keep it up. Power up. Power up. Pass to me. Discard 2 hand size, please. Level 2. Away with you. I should get 4. That's a scam. Now they have lockdown, and we have counterspell, and we have maw. Let's see what happens. Yep, we knew they had binding. Yes, happens. Now they play lockdown again, right? Storm Chaser's talents go back in. We bounce the talent. We could counter it. Actually, they discarded this lockdown. Interesting. Okay, more lockdown. Sure. All that work. Now what? Good. Something I can actually counter. Gonna deck ya. You're in trouble now. What do they have up? 4 mana? Let's see what they do. Bounce. Come on, bounce with me. Bounce with me. Put your hands where my eyes can see. They have all this mana and they're still probably feeling constrained. How many bindings they still got? 2. Oh boy. All right, impulse off the top, but not really something we want to use. Level. Get back counterspell. We need to continue to get back ways to deal with their board, which is wow. Let's get more vortex because I'm sure there's more big angels coming, right? I'm sure there are, and we can't counter them. It's a problem. Let's play another talent. I would love to level a talent up all the way, but it's kind of a waste when they're just gonna play another lockdown. But without that, can I scale? I don't know. I mean, they're down to 39. They're gonna Mirrex? Sure. Cool. We are on 11 cards. They are on 22. I am on 9 health. We gotta worry about going to 8 because of the angels. I mean, I'm probably dead to the angels, right? If we're being real. And I mean the Archangel, I mean Wrath. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't stop those triggers. So I don't know how I'm supposed to actually beat them. But that's why we don't go to 8. Could counter the lockdown. But I'm telling you, the lockdown is paying me right now. The lockdown is working for me. As long as we keep bouncing it. And I have the exit. It just keeps restocking my otters. And I get to keep getting cards back from my graveyard by leveling up a class each turn. And if they want to Atraxa, it's going to help them find what they need with the Archangel of Wrath, so yikes. 1 Archangel of Wrath there, yep. I just need to play that a few times and I can't win. But they just take herd migration. Huh. Okay. Bouncies. Let's go. I'm sure they have another binding, right? We didn't see it in their top whatever. Unless they don't play that many bindings, which would be insane. Definitely not a real thing. Discard to hand size. Haha. The milling strategy continues. 20 cards. What a game. What a game. 2 Atraxas in the bin. All right. I mean, do they know much? They just have to Archangel of Wrath me, right? It'll take a miracle for me to win this. Give me the Flood Maw. Where's my Tidebinder mages, right? Flood Maw 2.0. It would be nice if they played more Beanstalks. Not gonna lie. That would really do it for me here. Okay, Bitter Reunion. Scary. If I let that resolve, do I lose? Oh, they're going to try to combine it with Herd Migration. I just counter Herd Migration, I think. And if they pair it with an Angel, we bounce the Angel. It's not the end of the world. Gift you another card. The mill strategy is happening. They're flummoxed. They're flummoxed. They're 3 steps ahead. I got one more play. Do they have the mana to recast? 1, 2, 3. Oh god, they do. I concede then. They have the mana to recast the Bitter Reunion. They are 3 steps ahead. Who just throws? The ramp deck had some weird one-ofs. The Bitter Reunion, the 3 steps. It works sometimes. It worked for him there. Those cards do not work against mono red. The Mesa Falcon of the day is Paul Oskins. Paul, thank you for joining the Mesa Falcon gang below and supporting the channel. You're cool. And my comment of the day comes from Iggy's Badat Gaming, and it's on a CovertGo crew video, a commander video, and it says, "This was my first time watching the show and Blake ruined the surprise." I'm going to say something that's going to upset a lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of people. Can you even say this on the internet in 2024? I don't care if people get spoiled. There, I said it. I don't care. You know what? I'm like, especially, I mean, okay. Sure, if you get spoiled at the ending of a huge movie that has a very surprising conclusion, okay, I get it. If you get spoiled at the ending of a series that has a massive buildup, we'll just say Game of Thrones, okay, I get it. For a YouTube video, I like, thank you. I'm glad you like the content that much. It's just a YouTube video. I think that the experience, whether or not the experience funny is fun and funny, is far more important than who wins. That's my approach to commander content. I realize not everybody will buy into that. I honestly don't think too hard about the wins and who wins and how like kind of sacred or special that is, because it's casual commander. Anybody can win or lose. Weird things happen. And as far as spoiling it, like I don't know. People just talk. Like if the joke is funny or something that somebody says is funny or interesting, we keep it. On this video, it was funny because most of the talk about spoilers was in the, if you clicked ahead on the chapters, like it came up who, like a visual came up of who won if you clicked on the chapters to skip ahead. If you don't want spoilers, why would you skip ahead? If you don't want spoilers, don't open the comments. If you don't want spoilers, don't click on the chapters. Don't open the chapters to skip parts of the video. If you want like that pure immersion experience, just watch the video. People will defend this, and they're valid. I'm not saying I'm always right, but I am saying where I'm coming from. Where when I'm making content, I am who I am. I have my own biases. I have my own flaws. But when I'm making content, this is my approach. Those who want a pure content experience, then take it. It's right there. Just maximize the window. Don't look at comments. Don't look at chapters, and watch. I think a lot of people have OCD, and that's, a thing. I very much have a mild case where I also need to click around and do a lot of things while I do the thing, or so, that's not insane. That's not crazy at this time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like, just I don't know, play Arena on your phone. Like, I think that just watching the video, people are saying they're getting upset at spoilers when they're browsing comments when they haven't finished a video. They're getting upset at spoilers when they open the chapters to skip ahead, to skip parts of the video, and they haven't finished the video. It's like, the experience you want is there for you. You can have it. Don't expect everybody else to figure out exactly how to give it to you. As soon as you open up the window to other factors, like the chapter screens that show up or the comments, yeah, something could happen to your experience. The experience you want is there. You kind of just have to launch it and patiently experience it, and you will have it. And it'll be fine, I think. Anyway, I'm going to get some comments on that. It's fine. We stoked it up. This is the stuff you stay till the end for, right? Also on this deck, I went 2-6. No, I didn't. I went 2-4. Yeah, 2 wins, 4 losses. It was actually a fun deck to play while also losing, just because I got to make my opponents play a longer game, which kind of feels like a win on Best of 1 Arena. But this isn't the best deck. It's not what I would recommend crafting. There are better mono blue decks, and I will probably play those in the future. But I had a little fun time with this pile, and I hope that you had a little fun time with the video, because that's really what they're for. Like, we can be ranked and competitive about Magic, but this isn't Best of 3 Spike-a-thons. This is, you know, we're screwing around on Arena, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.